Hey guys, another update, 1st of May. As I spoke to you on Wednesday, um, I trained Wednesday night, which would normally be our Monday night session, which is our big pressing movement and big leg or back or um, um, posterior chain movement, which this week we did um, heavy box squats, followed by one-legged deadlifts, again with the element of bar as a stability and glute movement. Floor press went fantastic. Back to the strongest I've ever been, 115 kilos for 4 easy reps. Um, it's not great compared to a lot of people, but for me that's a personal best. Um, Thursday, um, spent an hour with Ian O'Dwyer, ODON movement, obviously one of the founders of Pta Global, um, and we had a really great session on the power plate. We started off with mobilizations, then we watched me walk again barefoot with no orthotics. We mobilised the hip, we mobilised the ankle, we mobilised my thoracic spine, and by the end of it I felt like I was walking bolt upright with my chest out, my shoulders pinned back, um, without any effort at all. So it's really showing the power and the versatility of the power plate. Bear in mind the settings we're using on the power plate at the moment are only at a lower level for mobilization. Now we can crank it up to develop strength, so I'm really looking forward to getting into some of that with Ian when he lets me. Been battling sort of colds on and off the last couple of weeks, but not doing too badly. Had a little session at the gym on Friday. Again, set some personal bests in bent over row and hammer strength lat pull downs. Um, my barbell rows, I was doing them traditional style. What I'm doing now is bringing the three-dimensional aspect into it. That Ian and all of PTA Global, Michelle Delcourt, Gary Gray, everyone speaks about. Um, so I was basically standing 90% on one foot, using the other foot's toe as a stabilizer, um, and I would load the glute in 3 dimensions. So laterally, posteriorly, and then rotate around. Row into the upper abdomen, then stand up, driving through the front leg, much like a one-legged straight leg deadlift, then back down, then back into the row. So it's almost a combination barbell row, straight leg deadlift on one leg. I really felt that all through multifidus, all the little stabilizers in my back. My abs were very sore the next day, my lower abs, and so were both of my glutes. So that was really, really good. Another great thing to come out of our session on Thursday with Ian is we've simplified my warm-up routine. Previously, 40 to 50 minutes of plastic pipe and hard ball rolling for self-myofascial release, followed by mobilizations, followed by activations before I can even start to warm up and train. We've got it down now to 3 or 4 movements at the moment, and I'm not noticing any drop off in mobility during my training. However, I've got a hell of a lot more energy to actually put into these big money exercises. Um, we we're looking at doing it again in a couple of weeks. The important parts of the session on Thursday were videoed by Ian and will be put up. They've been made into a video at the moment. They will be put up on the PTA Global website and Facebook page, and I will put them on my Facebook page and on the Big Lift, the charity website as well. It shows me before, shows the mobilizations that I did, and it shows the improvement. When I walked in there, I could not stand on my left leg, which I generally cannot. However, if I spend 20 minutes getting it moving, getting the proprioception going, I can somewhat wobbly for 10, 15 seconds occasionally. By the end of 50 minutes, Ian had me doing standing on my left leg, leaning forward and reaching leaning right forward with my back leg going back up in the air, and I was able to do a couple of repetitions at a time before I had to steady myself with my good leg. And that represents a great improvement. So we're really excited to see what we can get out of this. Another great thing that happened that day was we found a mobilization on the power plate when I was kneeling on the ground with my forearms out in front of me on the power plate, and I was just extending through the arms, and basically it mobilized and relaxed all through my scap, right down through the QL and right down into sort of glute min and glute med, which is where I get a lot of my side of pain and pinching. And we actually found a way that I can mimic that movement in the gym without a power plate, just when I get those pinching pains. So that was really, really good as well. Ian's really starting to learn my body. I then on Thursday went and had an hour massage with Sarah from Kiwana Waxing and Sports Massage, formerly at Kiwana Fitness Centre. She's now at Suncoast Fitness Centre, and she's changing her name to Sports Performance Massage and Waxing, obviously because she's moved out of the Kiwana area. Between Ian's mobilisations and then going to Sarah for an hour, I must say the last 3 or 4 days my body has felt fantastic. Mobility wise, neck wise, hip wise, everything just feels really relaxed. And unfortunately tomorrow is a public holiday, so there's no gym, so we're going to do a little bit more Farmersworth walk tomorrow, and Tuesday we'll be back into it with heavy pressing and heavy deadlifts this week. So yeah, everything's going really well. My directory website, smhm.com.au, is up and running. It's Sunshine Coast's newest and best directory for anyone that's looking for a provider of any health, fitness or well-being service. It's free to list your business there, so please have a look. smhm.com.au. And yeah, we're looking forward to the week ahead, and I'll speak to you soon. Have a good night.